Welcome to a new episode of Basma Podcast. How are you all doing? In this episode, we will dive together into the world of healthy habits and discuss how small, well-considered habits can radically change the course of our lives. If you're looking for a scientific guide and realistic strategies to help you start your journey of change, then you're in the right place. Capturing attention and delving deep into the problem. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle of old habits that hinder your progress? Many times we find ourselves trying to change our lifestyle without success because we target radical changes that sometimes seem impossible. But what if I told you that true transformation begins with small steps? According to research published in scientific journals such as The Lancet and Psychological Science, simple changes like adding 10 minutes of physical activity each day or consuming a meal rich in vegetables can make a significant long-term difference. But the question remains, why do we struggle to adopt these habits despite knowing their benefits? The reasons are varied, ranging from the pressures of daily life to a lack of self-motivation, and even the neural makeup that causes our brain to favor old routines over change. Together, we will tackle these challenges and understand them from both a scientific and psychological perspective. Analyzing the neurological and psychological barriers. Let's delve deeper. The neurological aspect and brain wiring. According to neuroscience studies, habits form when the brain repeatedly performs a certain behavior until it becomes almost automatic. The brain releases dopamine during activities that bring pleasure, which makes us repeat them over and over again. This system explains why changing habits is difficult. We need to create a new reward loop to replace the old one. Psychological barriers. The fear of failure, low levels of self-motivation, and feelings of isolation when facing challenges are among the biggest obstacles. Research from Stanford University shows that breaking down large goals into small, specific steps can alleviate these fears and boost our confidence in our ability to change. Environmental and social influences. The surrounding environment plays a key role in either reinforcing or breaking habits. Have you ever wondered why some people feel more supported when they share their goals with friends or join a support group? Studies confirm that social support can reduce the failure rate in habit adoption by up to 50%. These scientific facts show us that change is not merely a momentary decision, but a process that requires an understanding of the brain's mechanisms and our psychological drives. To succeed, we must devise methods that balance both the psychological and neurological aspects, making the process of change more natural and sustainable. Practical solutions based on research and studies. Now that we've understood the causes and obstacles, let's move on to practical solutions based on research and successful experiences. Start with small, thoughtful steps. Set a clear and simple goal, such as adding one extra piece of fruit or vegetable to each meal. Break the goal down into daily tasks. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical activity, start with a short 10-minute walk and gradually increase it. This method is supported by studies from Stanford University, which prove that breaking down a goal makes the process more achievable. Establish a comprehensive daily routine. Set a fixed time for physical activity or meditation each day. Research in psychological science has shown that sticking to a daily routine helps the brain form new habits faster. Try the mini meditation technique. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to meditate before starting your day to clear your mind and boost your focus. Utilize self-motivation and tracking techniques. Track your progress using smartphone apps that measure physical activity or sleep quality. Reward yourself with small treats upon achieving your weekly goals. This enhances dopamine release and motivates you to continue. Recent reports in mental health research indicate that self-reward systems significantly improve adherence. Leverage social support. Share your goals with friends or family, or join support groups on social media platforms. Studies show that social support reduces feelings of isolation and increases commitment. Remember, connecting with others can turn the journey of change into an inspiring and enjoyable experience. Practice meditation and stress management effectively. Meditation isn't just for relaxation. It's a tool for resetting your mind. A study published in Mindfulness indicates that 10 minutes of daily meditation can significantly reduce stress levels and improve concentration. Experiment with deep breathing techniques or guided meditation, especially during times of stress or anxiety. Plan weekly and keep a journal. Dedicate some time at the end of each week to plan your goals for the upcoming 7 days. Keep a journal to record small victories and challenges. This will help you reassess and adjust your strategy continuously. Research from Harvard University shows that people who plan their activities regularly are more likely to achieve their goals. All these strategies are scientifically proven and serve as a comprehensive roadmap for changing habits in a sustainable and natural way. If these ideas inspire you and make you feel capable of starting your journey toward a healthier life, I invite you now to hit the like button and subscribe to the podcast. Share with us in the comments. What is the biggest challenge you face in changing your habits, and how do you plan to apply one of these strategies in your life? This dialogue among us will enrich the experience for everyone seeking change. Delving into the psychological and neurological aspects of change. Let's add another layer to our discussion: the psychological and neurological dimensions of change. How? Does the brain form habits? The brain reinforces behaviors that give us comfort and reward by releasing dopamine. Therefore, to create a new healthy habit, we must establish a routine that provides the same pleasurable feeling. The theory of internal and external motivation. Research differentiates between internal drives, like the sense of achievement and the desire to improve oneself, and external rewards, such as rewards or social praise. It is important to find a balance between them. Relying solely on external rewards may lead to a loss of motivation once those rewards are gone. Reprogramming the mind. This process involves exercises such as meditation and visualization, which help create a positive self-image for the future. Seeing yourself after achieving your goal can boost your motivation and gradually change your way of thinking. These mental processes are not just theories. They are tried and tested strategies proven effective in studies from prestigious universities, like Stanford and Harvard. Change begins from within and then reflects in our daily behavior. In concluding this deep episode, I'd like to remind you that the journey of change starts with one small step, and healthy habits are not built overnight. They require patience, persistence, and a deep understanding of how our minds and bodies work. Start today with a small step, whether it's choosing a healthy meal, setting aside 10 minutes for exercise, or even meditating for a few minutes. Over time, these small steps accumulate into deeply ingrained habits that make a real difference in your life. I invite you now to share your experience. What is the first step you will take today to change your life? And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and share this episode with your friends. Knowledge becomes more powerful when we share it.